Why aren't you singing?
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to join.
with me? Yeah, duh. That's why it was
I thought
funny.
you just wanted...
No, I'm not just gonna sing this by myself.
Sorry. I was like, you're doing it serious. Welcome to Sisational.
Do it in like the weirdest voice possible. I can do it for you. Amazing Grace.
That was flat.
It's hard to hit in that kind of song. Sweet. Sounds awful. Wow.
You're telling me. You know, we've had a good day so far today.
Yeah, we got to see our mom and
our
little
youngest sibling. That was really cool.
Yeah, it was really fun.
They seem pretty okay. They've got some big life changes. They're moving, and I'm like really excited for them.
No, it's been cool to like, I don't know, see mom go out and pursue like what she wants.
Whatever she wants, when she wants it. Yeah.
It's cool. I'm here for this journey for her. I think it's really awesome.
Yeah, me too.
And the Chick-fil-A really slapped.
Oh my God.
Do you like Chick-fil-A sauce?
I never really fuck with sauces.
Well, it's like made with mayo, and I feel like I can't get past that, like that concept of just like dunking a chicken sandwich in mayo.
But when you make tuna fish, you use mayo.
Yeah, but like tuna has such a strong taste. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna spoonful mayo out of the jar.
I thought it was.
I think it's mustard and mayo. That's what I'm saying, and I hate mustard. So it just sounds like a bad combination.
Have you had it before?
I feel like I kind of did,
but you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't cancel us because we like Chick-fil-A food. We're in it for the food. I don't represent the company's, ideologies. I just like the chicken. I literally am only paying for chicken.
I will say it's kind of funny because, like, I don't know much about the company itself, but, like, I will always crave it on Sunday. Like, I kid you not. Like, I kid you not. I have driven my sorry butt to a Chick-fil-A. I've driven, like, 15 minutes to go to a Chick-fil-A. Just for it to be closed. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's closed. Because it's Sunday. Duh. Like
after
literally.
You get off work, you're like, literally.
Exactly.
After worship
I was like, you know what would make this better? A
Chick-fil-A
chocolate shake from Chick-fil-A. Only for it to be closed.
There. I will say, though, Noah introduced me to the Wendy's Frosties. Like,
are they good?
And I love them.
You love them.
They're, like, if... I can't even do McDonald's shakes anymore, man. Like, they taste too bad. I'm like... It's either Chick-fil-A shake or it's a Wendy's Frosty.
So you're too good for that now?
No, it's not that. I've tried. I've been so disappointed every time I've tried.
You cried.
I cried. I was like,
McDonald's shake.
Dude, the last time I had like any decent shake was in New Zealand. That was McDonald's. And I've tried several times in the States and I just can't do it anymore. It's like I might have maybe just had too many, which is very plausible. But I just can't do it anymore. But Wendy's Frosties is like the second. Sometimes I might even want it more than the Chick-fil-A shake. It just depends on like, because it's like it's more like ice cream.
Yeah.
Than the shake.
Like the Sonic Blast. That was like,
that's good.
That's that's a lot of Oreo.
I would say you'd be impressed with the fucking Wendy's Frosty. It's simpler, but I think you're gonna like the ice cream. I think you like the chocolate because it's not too bitter.
So okay, because I had a Wendy's Frosty like I'm gonna say over a year ago. Oh. But the chocolate was too strong. But like it was where I live, and that Wendy's doesn't have very good reviews. So like,
dude, every fucking Frosty I've had
is bomb. Slammed. Well, maybe we need to do that after recording this episode. Is that a yes?
I do it, but like I had a change, dude. My butthole and my gut is gonna be just exploding.
What are you doing to me?
Noah and I are gonna be laying in bed, and he's gonna almost be asleep, and then he's gonna be awakened by an earthquake, and it's me. It's not anything else except the vibration of my butt because of the amount of dairy that I am like torturing myself with. That's so bad. I mean, look, I'm not saying I don't want to. I'm just saying I don't know how the consequences would play out.
Maybe we'll just keep tabs on how you're digesting.
Maybe tomorrow. You're like disappointed. You're like, bitch, no, I need it now. You talked it up. We're having it. They are open late, thank God.
Why are you?
Thank fuck.
Why are you building the case for it?
Because I'm telling you, it's not that I don't want it. I'm just saying the consequences. Could be dire.
Could be
Could stink up the whole apartment.
dire circumstances.
Dire straits. Dun, dun.
What's that?
Dun, 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 dun.
Is that in the song? Is a lyric?
That's an artist.
Oh. Oops.
That's
That's the name of the artist who does this?
Yeah, Dire Straits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look it up just to be sure. That's a good song though. Woohoo!
People who are in dire circumstances and are straight.
It's do the walk of life.
Do the walk of life.
Here comes Johnny singing, oh, this gold, this be-bop-a-loo-love. Baby, what I say? Here comes Johnny singing, I got a woman down in town trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, turning all the night time into the day. He do the song about the sweet loving woman. He do the song about the night. He do the walk, do the walk of love. Yeah, he do the walk of ooh. So how are you really?
How are you
As
really?
continuation with our other episode, how are you really?
The teacher be like,
yeah. So Timmy, how are you really? Don't you fucking lie, Timmy. For those who don't know, listen to the previous episode.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know
It's
what
intense.
it was, but it was what it was.
It be what it be. I'd be pretty good. I'm a little tired, but
Yeah, both of us are really tired.
like struggling. I'm not struggling right now. I mean, I'm pretty okay. I just mean I'm tired.
Emotionally?
No,
I don't want to be alive right now. God, ever since you talked about the movie Frosty, I just want to leave. I want to go. I'm done. Oh, no. What are we doing? Oh my God.
Oh no, I didn't mean it like that.
Sure.
Seriously.
Oh God.
I just put my eyes. I keep
eyes are
them
done?
open.
Your
because
eyes
I'm
are
sleepy.
You just close your eyes and talk.
I mean, that's
We don't
fair.
have to look at each other.
We could
That
just,
would be weird. Do an episode.
Oh.
We put like a blindfold over us and we talk.
and then we talk.
Oh, I wonder if we'd have a different combo.
Maybe
You're closing your eyes right now. I'll close my eyes.
It feels weirder.
Well, it's really no different than talking to you on the phone.
That's what I was going to say.
Except that you are in front of me.
Right.
I can't read your face.
It's like hard.
Oh God.
Yeah, no.
I said this fucks instead of this sucks.
I mean, I also
what do we
feel.
think?
Oh wait.
Pitch lower.
Wait, my wheeze is pitched
no,
lower?
Me, I wheeze. I wheeze so much. I'm like,
Like, I just
panic and then it became real.
I want a solid recording of that. Like, I want that to be my alarm in the morning. Just like, like, how can you start a day off wrong if it's just Jack laughing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like,
Dude, I can't keep my eyes closed. I'm like,
yeah, okay. If I say, I was like, I was starting to reawaken and like look at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do that. At least not right now.
Oh, that's why you
Oh my
asked how am I
God.
really, because that's the name of the game, right?
It's not actually called that. We wanted to play a game. It's really just a card game that we ask questions. But the company is called We're Not Really Strangers.
We're not really strangers. Yeah, we're doing something a little different, playing a game, and it's
By
gonna be fun.
playing, it's literally just picking up cards
Yeah, and asking
and
deep
asking
questions.
each other questions.
Is it deep or shallow questions or both?
It's usually deeper, but it can be like there can be different levels. It actually has it. It has it written. Let me see that little thing.
Oh, here you go. Here's
Thank
a
you.
little pamphlet.
There's little instructions. Hang on. Let me get.
So how do I play?
Okay. So it says.
It says open up on the pamphlet.
It says. So we're making it really extra spicy because this is the couples edition.
But we're
of
not
this game.
couple.
Jesus, you didn't have to.
I mean,
I'm hearing that for the first time. Oh God.
you've been friend zoned. You've been sister zoned.
Sister zoned. Biologically sister zoned. Okay, so there's 3 levels, it says. Level 1 is perception. Level 1 is about gaining perspective on how your significant other sees you and challenging any assumptions you make about each other.
Ooh.
It's also a test of how well you two know one another.
Spicy.
Watch us fail.
I feel like we're going to do pretty good at this.
We'd be great. Answer with the first response that comes to mind. If guessed incorrectly by your partner, feel free to reveal the actual answer.
Okay.
We're just gonna answer it. We're not doing
go. Yeah.
Level 2 is connection.
Level 2.
Who are you really? It does say that.
It does say that.
Oh my God.
So maybe did your subconscious remember that the pamphlet said that? Is that why we've been asking each other that? Because we've been talking about doing this game as a joke?
I don't know.
Okay.
Who are you really is what it says.
Really.
This round is about asking the rarely asked questions and connecting on a deeper level.
It's cool.
And then level 3 is reflection. Time to reflect on your game experience.
My game experience?
With this.
Oh.
And then wild cards are, if you draw a wild card, your partner must complete the instructions unless otherwise stated. These are meant to be spontaneous and a lot of bit silly. These cards can appear at any moment during the game.
Okay, so do we roll dice?
Nah, you go first. I've done this with Noah before.
I just pick a card.
But pick from the pile.
From the levels?
Yeah, the one that you want. And again, this is the couples edition of the game called We're Not Really Strangers.
Okay.
They have different ones. They have like a friendship version.
Level
this
1
isn't sponsored, by the way.
No. It's just us
goofing off.
being funny. Level 1 was like a question that...
I literally just tossed the instructions away.
Okay.
Level 1 was perception.
Okay. Okay.
Jesus, fuck.
So this isn't gonna, because we've known each other our whole lives, so this is like,
I did this wrong. I should have been the one to ask you the question first, because that's what I was trying to say.
Oh, but I kind of like this question, because I actually want to know
we both can answer it, though.
Okay.
Let's do it that way.
So it said, how it's worded, it says, what about me first stood out to you physically? But like, what... But I want to know, do you think you can make a judgment?
Those tits.
Oh.
No, man.
Like,
no.
It's like, is there something about me physically that like you feel like makes me like you can judge me in a weird way? People might like be like,
what do you mean?
Like
negative?
Like her nose be like weird. Like I don't know. Is there anything that like?
God, no.
Okay.
Jesus, I don't want you to answer that question for me.
No, I just meant, I guess, like, do
you think my ass is big? Yes or no? Fuck off. We're not doing that. This is not the kind of game I wanted to play. Name my 5 insecurities. Go.
No. No, I do think I know. Well, actually, no, I don't.
God.
I don't think I know what my husband would say.
This isn't that.
I know.
This is us. This isn't. What would my no? This isn't. No. Valentine's Day is come and gone. This is us now. Our partners are waiting when we get back home.
Okay, so you want me to answer this for you? I don't know how.
Let me ask it to you.
Okay. It feels.
There's no way.
Okay.
So some of these we're gonna skip if they're too
weird.
Yeah, or like I don't know how to like spin this.
That's fine.
Let's pass.
Let's pass on it.
All right. So give me. Let's
okay.
Here,
okay. Here's the box.
Oh. We just dropped the box. The cards didn't come out. Thank God.
Well, that's because I tucked my hand underneath.
You did a great job passing.
Thank you.
Box. All right, number one. Number one. Oh, number one is. Oh, that's 3.
Yeah, I know.
I can't count. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's from all the math that we did in the previous episode. No.
Okay, I'm going with the 1 card, a number 1 card.
Okay.
This is good. See, this is the kind of question I'm looking for. What do I love that most people dislike? That's the kind of questions that this is cool.
Okay.
So what do I love that most people dislike?
Productivity bringing chaos to order.
Okay, that's fair. So then
would you say that that's right?
Yeah, I would say that's probably right.
Okay.
There's people who like that.
Right,
but it doesn't always feel fun to people.
Right.
And it feels fun to me.
Right.
Like, yeah. Okay, so you go ahead and ask it.
What do I love that most people dislike? Jac's like, I don't got it.
Nintendo girl.
No, people like the Switch.
I know, but like the anime. I feel like there are some people that have really harsh reactions to why is that? Why are people so like polarized with anime? There's like people who are like, ew, it's a dweeb, and then
Well, I will.
Is it dweeb or weeb?
I don't honestly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know a lot about anime lingo.
I feel like you do. You don't like use that culture, but like I think some of your aesthetic kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, no, I think that
is that on purpose, or you? Or
mean, I think like some of the cute. It is. That's true. I don't think a lot of people.
Well, see, I'm kind of answering it wrong. I would say there's actually a lot of people that do like that.
Yeah.
But there is more of a polarization
like
about
maybe like
that
a
sometimes.
stigma. Or
Yeah. That's the only thing I got, really. I could say Jesus, but that's just me being stupid. Or maybe not Jesus, maybe Christianity. Maybe Christians. And I don't even know that you like that, so that's not accurate. Because, you're working on your relationship with other Christians. You've been kind of burned by other Christians. So I'm not going to make this religious. I think I'm going to stick with anime culture.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. And I feel like, I've watched like a couple different animes and like I'm trying to come to grips with like, there is a certain like a stigma around like, oh, people are weird if they watch this or something. But it's like, and I don't honestly like,
not all of them are sexual
right, that's what I'm saying. Like some of them are just like heavy stories, just like animated.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
It's like if Rick and Morty had different animation style or something. It's not that.
Yeah,
I mean, Rick and Morty is comedy, but like there's heavy subject matters.
Right.
Different type of styles.
Yeah,
but it's still a fucking story. I mean,
right.
I don't know.
No, yeah,
it's just more stigmatized, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. That makes sense.
You want to go again?
Oh, do I go again? Oh yeah, I ask you a question. Hang on.
No, wait. Let me go because you picked out the card this time.
Did I pick out the card?
You did. Let me go.
Okay, fine. Here's the box. Oh, I thought it was you because you dropped the box.
You got this.
Okay, whatever. I never asked.
Oh, this is interesting. What did my friend group reveal to you about me? Lack thereof.
Wait,
what did my non-existent friends reveal to you about me?
Okay.
No.
What did your friend group reveal to you
about me?
About me.
Nothing.
That like no, but that like
you're a fucking hermit.
Like you were bitch. A real friend to them and they were not a real friend to you.
Are we talking about like
Let me reword this.
Okay.
I think that your definition of friend is different. That people in like a so-called like friend group view friend.
Fair.
You were like, oh yeah, they're like my friend, definitely. And you're like, yeah, I mean, but I don't talk to them about like anything.
No, so okay. There's like what I would say maybe like people that are more surface friends.
Right.
Like people that's like I can get along with them. I can.
Right.
But do I consult them? Probably not.
Right. And I think that most people think it's like, even if you have like a surfacey level kind of friendship, that might equate to deep friendship just because some people don't have a lot of friendships, period.
Well, I don't have a lot of quote unquote friendships, period, but I would say that they're still like rather surfacey because there's just other people, right? People, plural. Person.
I have multiple personalities.
I have a single person in my life.
I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, I think I know what I want to say. I think is that you felt alone in your friend groups, even though they didn't feel alone having you as a friend. Does that make sense? Because of the different level of connection.
I definitely feel that I give more with friends than then you felt alone in
your friend group.
Okay. I think
like in college and maybe a little bit in high school.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think even when I read friend group, I think of a different set of people than I do like the people I really rely on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I almost view that in itself as like those are people that the relationship is just very different. It's I'm not maybe 100% as comfortable in my own skin with those people.
Yeah, maybe. That makes sense.
But yeah, here, you can ask this question.
What did my friend group or lack of reveal to you about me?
I would probably say the same thing in terms of you probably give more than you would get from friends, but I think I feel like I've seen more. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I feel like I've seen more of your people-pleasing nature with some of your friends.
Oh, that makes sense.
Almost especially with some of the friends that really haven't like given that much. Yeah. I've seen you kind of bend over backwards for them.
That makes sense.
You know, or try to, or be willing to. Yeah. And then like have to reevaluate, like, why am I doing this? You know, why am I putting myself out for someone who really isn't very respectful of me, or you know what I mean, or is all about them. I don't know.
That makes sense.
But I feel like there's more though. I mean, I guess it really is the same thing. I feel like it's a struggle to connect with people the same way.
Yeah.
That would be ideal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like you've had that.
Yeah.
Again, there's only been like a select few people, I think, that have kind of matched you or been close to match that level of like vulnerability. I'm thinking about some people in Australia that you met.
Yeah.
You know, and for me, there's a couple people in New Zealand I think that I really did value. And that I think, even though like I didn't maybe be as vulnerable, they could have actually received it. And I think, do you know what I mean? So
yeah. And I think that maybe I also need to allow myself to test the waters a bit more, because I think I just assume people can't or won't.
Yeah. There's a scared of rejection.
I think there is. And then also like that I shouldn't. Well, like almost like it's like, well, they have already so much that why would I put my stuff on them? Yeah, like again, putting people out, inconveniencing them, or like whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's like a mix of stuff there.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question.
Let me ask you level 3 or level 2.
Level 2, yeah.
Let me work my way up here.
Work.
What
is that dance move that she did at the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
With the hand behind her?
I don't know.
Like in the moment, I was like, what is this?
I was like,
I was like, what am I looking at?
I mean, I could do it. That's kind of cool. Because normally I can't do it.
Normally the dancing's inaccessible.
This is a great question.
Okay, do it.
Well.
Oh, God.
I mean, I think this would have really applied like a month ago. How do you think my job affects our relationship?
Yeah, that's fair. Your job really did affect, I wouldn't even just say our relationship. It was affecting your life in so many ways. We were talking about this actually just yesterday, how I've been feeling more scatterbrained lately. And you were talking about how for probably a year, if not more than that, maybe since college, there's been the scatterbrainness to you. And in the past year, I've seen that get worse. Like it wasn't getting better. The scatterbrained stuff that you're going through was definitely contributed by your job. Yeah. And then it was just affected. Like I could see it. Like I could see that you're in pain. I could see you're having trouble focusing. You were like almost always preoccupied with this, whether you were like waiting for other people to call, you know, having to dread like a meeting coming up. It was very like omnipresent in a sense. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like a good thing. It wasn't like giving you energy. It was just constantly taking from you. So I would say right now, there are other things that you're working on. And I feel like those are things that you're more actually excited about. It's more of your own ambition and your own like, I'm looking forward to putting this out in the world.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not as conflicting. I'm not as...
Definitely not as conflicted. I mean, I was also saying to you yesterday, this wasn't while we were recording, by the way, but that you do seem like a different person since quitting that job.
That's scary.
And I mean that. Like, you seem more calm. Even while we're recording, you're, like, more present. You're not as jumpy. Like, you seem just, like, a little more hippie. Like, you've smoked marijuana, but you haven't. You know what I mean? Like, you've hit a joint, but you actually haven't hit a joint. You're without a certain pressure right now.
Wow.
Which is also really interesting because one of the things about quitting the job is, okay, great. Like now there's more money concerns. And despite that, you're still really like even keel. To me, that's like, shit, that was taking up most of all of your bandwidth right there. To not be that concerned while like things are kind of like uncertain. Like, bitch, you're fine. Like you got it.
You can take this? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like to me, that's impressive of one, your own default mentality without that pressure, and two, like how negative it was impacting you.
Wow.
So
I haven't thought about it that way. Like, and then it's like also weird that, I don't know, hearing you say that and that it's been such a positive change like in me or whatnot. Like I'm so grateful that that's happened.
Yeah.
And that more time didn't go
that
by.
way? That it's been positive to you? Do you feel an internal difference?
Oh, yeah. I'm a lot more at peace, I think, with life and what I'm doing. And there isn't nearly as much conflict. And I guess the interesting thing, I was really fearing letting people down by leaving my job. But I also think I was really fearing what will I feel without this? Because I hadn't been without this job in
it's unfamiliar.
It's 10
totally
years. Completely unfamiliar territory. I didn't know if I was going to feel peace. I didn't know what I was going to feel. So I think, I mean, honestly, it's like there's some good people that like I miss, but I actually haven't missed anything, which is weird.
Which is maybe good.
Yeah. Because I thought
that you made a really good decision.
Right. And it's just interesting.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't expecting that. So.
Yeah.
As of right now, I haven't. I mean, there's elements, but like not like I thought it was gonna like really tank me and depress me.
Yeah.
But I need to ask this to you. Or actually, no, you need to. You need to. Right. Okay. Sorry, I get it backwards.
It's a little confusing.
Yeah, it is a little confusing. It's just a card.
Even though it's just like asking a question.
We're that tired.
But like, who's the you? And no, I swear to God, I did this with Noah. Months ago, and we were like, I was like, wait, am I asking you this, or you like, we were doing the same thing, and we weren't as tired. Like it was just like, wait, the you and me, who's you and who's me?
Who's you? Who's me? Who are you?
How do you think my job affects our relationship?
I mean,
you're like, it doesn't.
I mean, honestly, I mean, yes. I mean, it's like yes and no. I mean, because some of the stuff that we don't do everything together.
But we work on a lot.
But we work on a lot of stuff together, and I feel like for a while, especially when I was like mega scattered-brained human being, I felt like I couldn't show up for you when you really needed me to. Like I felt like I was in almost like a chronic state of letting you down, like fearing that I'm going to let you down, and I was like living in that hyper extensively, like, and that had no end because of like, how could I want to do everything?
Where's the time? Where's the bandwidth?
Right. And so I feel like that was probably the most negative thing. And it was just because of my scattered brainness. And I think, and my own self-esteem, I think really got in the way because a lot of our big goals and stuff relies on us doing it together.
And relies on us being okay with rejection. And I think it's like, sometimes this stuff kind of feels high stakes, and I guess in a sense it is, but it's also like we really don't have anything to lose.
Right.
I think that's liberating. But I was also talking to you last night anyway about like stuff that I personally feel about myself. What are fears that I have that are holding me back? And then what's one thing that I try to do is to really evaluate like what am I doing that is holding myself back? Or what am I not doing that is holding myself back? The other thing, though, that I've struggled with for a really long time is now that I've gotten to a place where I can kind of validate what I can do.
Yeah.
Or how good I can do something. Now that I've gotten there. Originally, I hadn't been there.
Couldn't
been like,
even go
I'm
there.
not good enough. I can't. Even if there was actually some, not truth, even if there was actually some evidence against that, I couldn't see it. Right. So now that I feel like I'm more validated in what I can do or how well I can do it, sometimes I just wish I could get a little bit more traction in that sense. That it wasn't such a tooth and nail fight to be seen amongst either, a sea of resumes or cold emails, whatever. Yeah. It just can sometimes feel a little tooth and nail. And I
burn out. Like
it can, but like I just need people to see the work I can do.
Yeah.
My biggest issue is getting past, say, a cold email or something. Like, people to just give me a little bit of time, because when they do, I know that they will be happy with that decision.
Right.
Because every time that's happened, people have been.
Right.
That's my track record. Do you know what I mean? In terms of working with other people on whatever project it's been. There's just part of me that's like, okay, this year, one of my goals is to I just need more people to just give me the chance to show them. Yeah. So that they can be like, oh shit, well, she's got it. I don't need to fucking
worry. And that's
the
interesting thing, because, okay, I heard this really cool thing a couple days ago where Mel Robbins' podcast, shout out to her, she was interviewing somebody, and they were talking on starting something new. Like, if you were to go out, change your life, start something new. Yeah. And then, like, people complain, it's like, well, I don't feel confident to, like, do this. Like, they say, like, you need the confidence or whatever. Yeah. And it's like, when you're doing something new, confidence is built over a track record of
You have to do the thing first
events.
to
You
have
do
the confidence.
right. So it's like you don't tap into confidence doing something new, you tap into courage.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
And you can pull from a place of courage, knowing that
you're doing something bold.
Doing something bold, and that you do have these other skill sets, and how can you apply that to this new thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Tapping into courage instead of confidence, and the confidence comes later. You're never going to, you shouldn't expect that from yourself from the beginning.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I thought that was like really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now it's like you have the track record.
So now there's more confidence, I guess. Genuine.
Right.
Yeah. I guess in a way, maybe I'm kind of doing it backwards. I think I've lacked more of I've lacked both. I've lacked courage and confidence in different ways. And then I've kind of finally built more confidence over time. And now I'm like, okay, I think I need even more courage. Like just to deal with even more rejections.
Yeah, because that's never fun.
It's never fun.
That's never pleasant. Put yourself through that if that happens.
It's not, but it is necessary. And I've always been happy when I've made like those, what I call like work that moves the needles, like work that really, like deep work or big work. There's a concept, I forget, I will.
Like a deep clean.
It's actually something different. I'm going to post this in the show notes, but there's a concept of doing like $1,000 work, $10,000 work, $10,000 an hour work, $5 an hour work, $10 an hour work, right? So like when I'm cleaning something, we're getting closer to like $15 an hour or less work.
Right.
If I'm developing a Notion template, which I've been doing, that is a single product that I can update over time, and it will potentially bring in quite a bit of money. We're getting into maybe $1,000 an hour work. Do you know what I mean? In terms of what this might mean for what it will bring later.
Yeah. The return.
The return on your time.
Yeah.
So ideally, you want to be doing $10,000 an hour work.
Exactly.
As much as you can.
So you get that.
You get those returns.
Yeah. Good investment of your time.
Yes. Yeah. So there are certain things that are more towards the $10,000 range, but they're tedious or they're whatever. Or they're on the way to getting the $10,000 an hour work. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So cold emails, reaching out to people, researching people, whatever. That is essential, but it's actually not the podcast editing or the music production itself.
It's not the $10,000.
It's not the big work, but it's the bridge that gets you there.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's like driving to the job.
Sure. You got
it's still necessary
to get there. But the actual work you're doing when you're there is not related to that, but it's a vital part. Do you know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So there's other skills that you have to learn in order to pitch to people, in order to be a viable option in remote work as a freelancer or something. So it's just, there's a lot of people doing it, but how do I stand out? How can I go about it differently?
Yeah.
So that with the short time that I might have to impress or make a statement, it's not easy to turn away, or it's not easy to just forget it, because it was like, man, there was a good email. There was a great landing page of custom fucking edits on this podcast. And I can't deny that that's pretty awesome. Another thing too that I've heard is it's so much easier as someone who's like, say, a busy business owner who's managing a lot. It's a lot easier to edit than to create. So if I were to bring something to the table and I'm like, hey, it's so much easier for them to say, oh my God, just change this, and this is great. Instead of for them having to find the person and create this
like starting
demo
from scratch.
It's so much easier for someone to just bring it to you and then be like, oh my God, tweak this and we have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the kind of thing I want to try to bring to more of these people.
Yeah.
But again, it takes work, it takes time, and it's still not the actual big work I want to be doing, which is editing more podcasts.
I see.
For different people and enjoying that,
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know why we went on that tangent. I'm sorry.
No, it's
but it was somehow related to the card.
How the job affects a relationship.
Yeah, okay. So that was totally unrelated.
It all worked out.
I'm hoping there were some good snippets in there.
Oh, there was great snippets in there.
Hey.
Shut up. Are you kidding me?
Oh, shut up. I'm sorry.
No, that's all I meant.
I know. It was funny though. Okay, so I'll try, I was going to say a number 2, but then that doesn't sound good.
Try a number 2.
Number 2. Okay, so this is a wild card, and here's an example of what it says.
Oh, wild card.
It says, draw one of your favorite memories from our relationship, 30 seconds, and then compare. So instead of drawing it, let's talk about it. What is one of your favorite memories from our relationship? And then I'll go.
Man, that's tough.
I feel like it's impossible.
I mean, because there's a lot of good ones.
There is a lot of good ones.
I mean, I'm like, what age do you want me to pull from?
Let's do adulthood.
Okay. Honestly, the whole walking around downtown Anthropology Day was so fun.
Yeah.
That was a good day. That was just a good day. Podcasting. I feel like, I mean, genuinely, these are really good memories. I will say, as a little kid, Jacqueline and I shared a room, little bedroom, and we would play with our toys all the time. And this is actually kind of cool.
Have we talked about this?
No, we haven't. And this is actually, there's a couple things that can tie into this here.
Very cool.
Yeah. So we would play a lot together because we shared a room, and we basically created a whole city, and we called it Plasticville. We had plastic toys, mainly made out of McDonald's toys and little prizes we would get in kindergarten, and Lincoln Logs.
Lots of Lincoln Logs.
You would do all the building. It was just a whole little community that had a president and soft toys that would come and attack it occasionally.
The plush toys would attack it. Like, these towns would be built on the couches.
Yeah.
There'd be like a little pathway in our room.
Like a whole little village. Like
of a little street.
It was
we
really...
just keep it up. Like, we would keep it like that.
We would maintain it.
We would. And then when the plush toys would come and destroy it, we'd just rebuild. Like a different Plasticville.
And do different layouts.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, so like...
And dinosaurs. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, the dinosaurs that would...
If anybody knows what Imaginext dinosaurs were,
they were
so amazing in the early 2000s. Oh my
gosh.
Anyway,
Littlest Pet Shop toys. And
Littlest Pet Shop.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, those were the days.
They were hard to incorporate in the stories, but they were so cute. We made it work.
Barbies. With the tits and the smile. So did we talk about this?
No.
We did because we talked about the Barbie's feet getting chewed off.
Oh yeah,
the single boobs, and then drawing a smiley face. This was that era.
Yes. Or plastic toy era.
Plasticville era.
Yes. And we had recently, I was out at an antique shop of all things, and I was just browsing around the place, and they had little plush toys in pristine condition, like the little Beanie Baby toys with the little tags, and they were in little bags sealed up, like
bags.
Brand new. And I found like exact ones that Jack and I played
when we were kids.
So what, 18 years ago, depending on how, you want to look at it. And I don't know, it brought back all those good memories and those vibes, like seeing these toys.
Yes.
So like I have a lot of good memories.
Yeah. I would say for me, and I'm going to stick more with adulthood because of how vivid these are for me, which is...
Yeah.
There have been so many conversations we've had in a car or in your car.
Yeah.
Even when we were teenagers, like late teenagers into early adulthood, and later, the amount of times we've talked
in the car,
in the vehicle, especially your vehicle, like it's just, I mean, the amount of conversations we've had.
Yeah.
We would be sitting outside of our house sometimes talking.
Yeah.
For another hour and a half, 2 hours, and it'd be cold outside. And like we would just talk. Nowadays, we were talking about going in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
And how, as a kid, it could feel like more high pressure. But then as adults, it's like awesome. And we're just, as you say, eating the fries first instead of eating the burger first.
The nuggets or whatever. No, this is the thing. Adults will tell you, parents will tell you, don't worry, like your favorite food, you'll still like it when it's cold. Hell no, when it comes to fries. Are you kidding me? Have you had a cold McDonald's fry? No.
I do like I'm okay with it, but I know, I'm sorry. To your point, we can eat the fries first.
Eat the fries.
That was something our mom, I think it was mom that mostly did that, right?
Was, yes.
We love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
We talk about her in like every episode.
We do.
We like reference Mom.
Reference book.
Year 2003.
Yeah.
Said, so Mom would be like, okay, you guys have to eat your chicken nuggets first before you have your fries. And this is the kids' meal. I'd just be
like sneaking in the fries,
It's like... But I want it hot.
Yeah.
Hot or not,
Yeah. No, but the car talks.
The car talks, man. We just had a lot of conversations in the car.
Yeah. And the New Zealand trip was cool, too.
Shit, that was cool.
Seeing you in New Zealand.
That was cool. You were still in school in Australia, so it was a shorter plane ride because it was from Sydney to Wellington, New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
we had a few days. It was like a weekend.
Yeah,
I think.
something like that.
It was probably during our break at some point.
Probably
Like
during a break, a school break.
Probably a mid-year break.
We walked up the mountain that they filmed
Mount Victoria.
Fellowship of the Ring, like that scene.
Yeah, so there is a scene in Lord of the Rings where it's the fucking ring race or chasing the hobbits.
Yeah.
And they're hiding under like a log, like an overhang, like and the ring wraith is like looking for.
Yes.
That was filmed on Mount Victoria and we climbed that.
Yeah, it was so
cool. We ate
such
good food. My God, yeah. Wellington's fucking
gelato
awesome.
was awesome. It was Wellington chocolate.
It was.
We watched the movie with Robin Williams.
Good Will Hunting.
It was such good vibes.
And then that's when we also FaceTimed our guys at the same time because they were hanging out for a day. Yeah, and we did like a FaceTime call.
It was fun.
Yeah, that was a good time. It was like special because it's not something that would happen again.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know car talks will happen again.
But and that's also important too. It's like it's good that like these special memories can repeat themselves too.
Yeah,
like they're not just like one and done. And I think
we had one good conversation and this is it.
that was it.
I couldn't handle her anymore.
Forever. No, like, and I also like see us traveling more in like the future too. Like I don't know, like I just,
which is actually a great segue to our Patreon, guys. If you want to see us podcast in London in the clock that Leah is obsessed with, in the London clock, Big Ben.
Big Ben, yeah. I think that's what it's called.
Why would someone name a clock?
Dude, I don't know. I don't have all the answers.
If you want to see us,
travel the world,
record a podcast inside of Big Ben, give us your
probably
money.
not. Probably not gonna let that happen. I mean, never say never.
What if they tweet? Like, what if millions of people tweet? Jack and Leah
need to
definitely record a podcast inside of Big Bang.
The Big Bang.
The Big Bang.
No, let's not.
The Biggie Baggie.
No.
The Taco Bell. What is it? Arby's. The Biggie Bag. $5 Biggie Bag. Those commercials.
I don't know what you're talking about. The Biggie Bag?
Yeah, let me look it up.
Okay.
So you don't think I'm like actually hallucinating.
You're like, what are you talking about?
The Biggie Bag.
The Biggie Bag.
It's Wendy's.
Is this our sign?
The Wendy's Biggie Bag.
Is this our sign to get a Frosty?
It is. There was I think it was while we were watching. Well, Noah and I were watching Rick and
Super
Morty.
Bowl? Oh,
Rick and Morty. I think they were having that and then maybe a little bit after. Yeah, but I thought it was Taco Bell. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Jesus. Anyways, do you want me to pick up another card?
I guess it's your turn. Or no, wait. Did you?
I'll just go.
You did the wild card.
There's another.
I should probably pick one. Another wild card?
But this is a good one. Okay.
Instead
of writing it down, we'll just say it. So it says, write down one small way you can be better in this relationship. Both players compare. Bitch, I'm perfect. What are you talking about?
Excuse me, Floss? I don't know her.
Floss? Who are they? What are they? Why are they? One small way. It's not asking significance. It's asking for one.
What's my toxic traits and how can I confront them?
No, it's more like, look, I can give you a minute a month to vent everything out in 60 seconds.
Oh my God.
So mean.
That's so awful.
I can give you 5 minutes a quarter. Okay, so we actually just took a bit of a break, but getting back to this card.
Yes. One small way to be better in this relationship. You
know what?
What?
Why don't we just say it of each other? Because that'd be easier. Like I know that for you, with me, the thing that I want you to feel more better about is just still being even a bit more straightforward, clear.
Okay.
Right, we've talked about that. You know what I mean? Like, for me, that's what I would want of you.
Yeah.
Is to be, but I think it would benefit you. Just communicating more straightforward because I can take it.
Yeah.
If it's a need or uncertainty or plans,
right.
I just want you to be straightforward with what you know, what you don't know, and
be like,
then
hey, this is what I'm working with. Yeah.
Yeah. It helps me. So then you go ahead and give me what would make it easier for you or something. I feel like I talk too much sometimes to you. I feel like
what? No, I've never felt that ever. No.
I feel like I have the biggest chance of monologuing when I'm talking to you, and I feel a bit self-conscious about it sometimes.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm serious. Because I feel comfortable, and then I'm like, oh, I'm overstaying my conversational welcome here.
No, because something that we've talked about before is also the transactions and deposits. I get tired when all I'm hearing is monologues from everybody and they don't give me space to talk. Like, that's when I get tired. Girl, talk all day. Like, because that's our, like,
it's reciprocated.
That's what I'm
way.
saying. So, like, I'm not, if you also don't feel the freedom to do that, how am I a safe space for you?
Yeah.
Like, you also have to have moments where it's like, did I overtalk? And if you did, that's actually freaking fine and totally okay. And like,
because this is the outlet to do it.
Because this is supposed to be. I want to feel safe to. If I have that moment that I
that we're not self-conscious about it,
right? Because that's what I strive to be. That's the whole point.
Fair.
I mean, one small thing. There's so much toxicity. No, I'm being a butt.
There's so much you can't even decide.
Honestly, it's like you're like,
oh no.
No, like as far as like something that used to be a small thing that I maybe would have said even like 5 months ago was letting me help you. And I feel like you're getting better at that now.
Oh.
Like, especially with like us taking on the pod and like, let's divvy up stuff and like, so I feel like we're on the trajectory for that.
Okay.
I guess maybe one small thing would be like, if I am putting you out, going ahead and saying that before like saying yes to something. Yeah. Going ahead and telling me that like,
this is gonna
hey,
be
this is
much.
actually going to be putting, and I'm going to feel depleted
I
after.
can kind of predict from by now maybe how something would go.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, I guess the upfront.
Yeah.
Avoiding repercussions or something.
Yeah. Now I know sometimes it's going to be impossible to always know with each other like
know
how one would react. But if it's based on what you're feeling in the moment,
even if
and
you're
like
helping me
hesitant,
out, like if we like. This hasn't happened, but I'm just saying as a weird example. If we were out for a bit and like I asked, hey, are you cool with me doing this thing really quick? And you're like, actually not. But like, you're okay for me to do that, but like you're still really tired. Then like, it's like, it's just, I was kind of too tired to do this thing, but like we did it anyway. It's like, I would feel bad. Like I would want to know before we did the thing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You haven't done that, but I'm just saying. Like,
no, but I know how that translates.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Okay.
No, that checks out. Yeah. You're not pulling out anything up your ass and pulling out anything out of your ass. Pulling anything out of your ass. That's the one I was trying to get. It only took 3 tries.
times three. We are getting a Wendy's Frosty after this. We took a break.
Yeah, we
took the dog out and we decided we're going to get Wendy's.
Had a little accident that we took care of.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping with that, by the way.
Oh my gosh,
you're real
fine.
MVP. You're a champ.
Girl, I understand the struggle.
I will say, I did help. The one time Rosie had an accident, I was like, where's your steamer?
I love how you're like, what if I paid her back for this?
No, it's more like, I'm trying to
not feel guilty for it?
No, it's, we both have this like jump in ready to like, what can I, like, let me just
help.
Where's the thing?
Yeah.
Which I love, to be honest.
Yeah.
I love a just jump right on in.
We always say we got each other's back. Like, it's
it helps. Yeah. Again, as we talked about a little bit, like Leo hasn't really been a dog person, but like seeing you interact with Luna and being so keen, it's like really touched my heart. I'm like, man, you've really, again, done a 180 there too. Like that's,
yeah.
I mean, you're right up in there, man. So comfortable. And that's kind of the thing. Like once you're comfortable with like a type of animal, like a goat, when you see another goat, it's just another goat. It's just another dog. Yeah. And it's really cool to see that.
I think that's interesting because I was thinking about that, like seeing Luna. I was like, wow, like I feel like a whole year ago, like this would have almost been an entirely different experience.
You would have
more
stressed.
Yeah.
So much more stressed. Now you're like, oh, it's a little mini dog.
It's a little tiny one.
It's a smaller dog.
It's an easy one.
It's an Oreo cookie, as you said earlier.
Yeah. Me and my dog names. The whole thing. Oh, wait. So is it my turn?
I think so.
To pick from the card?
I think so.
Do we do a level 3?
We could try 3, but if it's going to be like, what was your experience with this? It's like, that's kind of not what we're doing. But try, because I'm curious to know what it says.
This is good.
Okay.
You ready?
Maybe.
What do you wish we did more of?
Well, I know one thing that we need to do more of.
What?
Is more music this year.
Oh, yeah.
Just because that's so fun. And it's a different kind of creative.
Yeah.
Than this is. I love doing the podcasting, but it's like I know that we need that outlet in our lives.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we need some more time decompressing sometime this year because we're doing a lot of work related
time together.
Not that we don't find time within that, but I feel like we also are gonna need like this is gonna be a work weekend and this is gonna be us hanging out weekend or something. Because if there's movies we want to watch or something, we need time for
like
that.
Mayor of Easttown. We need to watch the third season of Dead to Me. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Like, we need time for that.
Yeah.
And that's going to,
Yeah.
Agreed. We can continue Mayor of Easttown, though. I mean.
Yeah, we should.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
I know, I haven't.
Damn it!
I know!
It's an excuse to watch it again. I love it. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for figuring that out. Plans.
You're like, what we do?
How are we decompressing tonight? Oh, yeah.
Mayor of Easttown. Yeah, man. We're getting in the middle of it, too. It's good.
So, that's what I would say. That's for me. What about you? What do you think we need to do more of? What would you want to do more of?
I feel like in our adult lives, we're a lot better about having, like, fun. Like, just, like, as a kid, I feel like we didn't really have the space to just go out and have fun, really. Like, safe fun.
We would be in and have fun. Like, we would try to work with, like we said, with Plasticville. Right. We would work with, like, what we had to make it fun, but we haven't usually, you and me, gone out to do fun.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. So I feel like just continuing that trajectory.
Yeah,
like, not wanting work to put that on the wayside, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure to make that a priority, too.
Yeah. To keep kind of exploring shit together and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good one.